What is going on, guys? Deadly XI Scopes is here bringing you guys a very important video today. Um, it's not really going to be a video where I am going to be messing around. It is not really a video that should be taken very lightly, because if there's a new piece of legislation that is going through Congress right now, and if it passes, that pretty much means, well, the next debate is soon, and that's pretty much gonna mean if it passes, then this might be the last video for Call of Duty that you ever see on this channel. Along with any other videos that you see or enjoy watching from anybody else's channel, my channel, any type of videos that include anything that has copyrights to them. And what I'm talking about, for those of you who are coming to this channel, like, what is he talking about? This guy must be crazy today. Must be on his coffee high or whatever. Um, it's SOPA, Stop Online Piracy Act. The act is, I forgot what it was actually. I think that's what it is, yeah. And this is pretty much saying that let's just say there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on lately with copyrights and everything. And to tell you the truth, guys, I mentioned this before. I surprisingly, I never knew that it was still gonna keep going. I mentioned this before. If you guys want to, this, it probably won't be good to refer back to it, because the video that I did earlier, like a long time ago during the Black Ops season, it was about build S978, and this is the same exact build actually. That was back when I didn't really know too much about it, and I made a bunch of notes for this video today. And if you were to like, if you guys run Windows 7, I think any other Windows has it too. I'm not sure. It has the ability to have like notes, like sticky note type things, and pretty much my entire desktop is filled up. Like, if I were to click on the little thing at the bottom of my screen, it'd be filled up with sticky notes because of how much information I have been taking down, I have been getting. Because that last video, that was like child's play video. This video is actually more serious, more needs to be talked about, because this could pretty much end YouTube and other streaming websites that include copyright content as we know it. And so to start something off, let me give you guys kind of a real world examples of something that happened not too long ago. I'm not exactly sure when. Um, so I forgot which industry, but one of the major music labels has been having some trouble with Mega Upload lately, because they've been put, like, because everybody posts music and links and all that stuff on there. And what they made them do is they put a DNS for one day. They put a DNS blocking on Mega Upload, pretty much shutting down the site for the day, because of everything that because they had to remove all the music and all that. So in support of Mega Upload, a bunch of artists like Kanye West, P Diddy, they made a music video supporting Mega Upload. YouTube was forced to take that down because the record label claimed that it had copyright infringement in it, and so they were forced to take it down. Now, the really scary and really thing that nobody really understands about this, or I don't even know if people go to this far to think like I did, it didn't include copyright. The song was written by, I don't know who wrote it, but it wasn't by the record label. They chose to do that on their own terms. The song wasn't copyrighted at all, and yet they were still forced to take it down anyway. That's kind of scary, considering the fact that just now, with the current everything that's going on, they were able to do that. But if this bill passes, that's pretty much saying that they can do that to anything. They can shut down any site. They can pretty much do whatever they want to get rid of anything that's on a copyrighted site. Excuse me there. Um, so right now, actually, for a while now, there's been the safe harbor rule, which is something that is the reason pretty much why YouTube is still up. It's pretty much means that uh if unless the site is currently an active, like currently posting up or showing copyrighted content, the site cannot be held reliable for its users. Pretty much saying that And for an example that people would understand, if you say I were to post up um a copyrighted song on my channel. Let's say I were to download it from like a torrent, not the torrent, but like pirate it and post it up on my channel. I would be the only one to get in trouble for that because technically YouTube isn't can't control its users. So I would be the one who would get in trouble. I would be, I'd be forced to take it down, and if I didn't do that, I'd be banned. And if I didn't do that, then I'd be in trouble with the law and all that stuff. But that's pretty much what's going on right now. So some pretty much one with if Sopa passes, I mean, think about all the copyrighted on YouTube right now. Just take a minute to think about that. Yeah, you guys are probably like thinking really hard because if you see like all of the things that people post up, some people like just they post it up on their channel just for views and all that stuff, whatever. But like pretty much if this passes, there's so much content on here. Sopa is pretty much, it's pretty much going to be saying that, because of all the content, they can shut down the site. So pretty much saying they can shut down YouTube if they really wanted to. And some other examples of that, Facebook, you can post links and different things onto there. That can be shut down because of copyright. Twitter is the same thing. Photo Bucket, live journal. So like if you post up something else, some copyrighted content like for a journal, whatever. I never use live journal, so I don't know really what it's for, but that can and also any live streaming websites, Justin TV, Twitch TV, livestream.com or TV or whatever it is. Those can all be shut down also due to the fact that they are showing copyrighted content. And the thing that's scary the most is you got all these people who are uneducated talking about it. You have the people who are like, oh yeah, this bill needs to be passed. It's gonna stop all this pirating. And some people, they don't even know what they're talking about because they only listen to the fact about what it can do, what it can help on. I mean, yeah, piracy is kind of a problem, and not necessarily saying that it should be there, but big sweeping pieces of legislation are not the way to take care of problems like this. 'Cause, I mean, just by doing that, you're pretty much like saying that like just doing such big acts on such one something that can be just dealt with in a more simpler manner. And if simpler is a word, I guess I don't even know if it is, but in a better manner, a easier manner to be taken care of, that would probably be easier. They don't have to go with the whole thing about pretty much banning anything that has copyrighted content from anywhere. And something else, record labels are standing up for this bill because they only see their side of the story. They don't see what's actually gonna happen. When come time around, like with YouTube, they don't see what's gonna happen with that. That's actually mostly for. I don't think that they realize this, but I kind of realized it. That's how most record labels get bigger because some people type in like music or something. I don't know, just saying something broad, or they type in a specific song that gets them views. That gets them like that pretty much promotes the song from whatever record label. And that's also they don't notice, but that can actually slow down or come to a halt on their a lot of people can lose their jobs over this bill. I mean, this is kind of going into a different part of subject than what I was just talking about, but I mean, if you think about it, if YouTube gets shut down, YouTube's owned by Google, probably the highest rated or highest used search engine. YouTube's probably the second, I think it is, and people can get fired from that. Machinima, they're gonna pretty much everybody who works for Machinima is gonna be fired because it's not like they can go to another website that shows up videos. They're pretty because of that this bill. They're not going to be able to go anywhere because they pretty much only show copyrighted content. They pretty much show Call of Duty, Halo, and pretty much all that stuff that's copyrighted. And not only big companies, but let me give some other examples that you guys might want to think about. And by the way, guys, anything that I'm noticing in this video, this is my opinion and people that I like and people that I feel like that should be shown as an example. If you guys really want to troll them and hate against them, you could do that in their own videos. Please do not do that on mine. I hate it when people tell their opinion on not even like if you want to share your opinion on me, fine, you can do that here. Don't show your opinion on somebody else on here. It's just messed up. But White Boy 7th Street, again, don't please don't. There's a lot of people that hate him. There's a lot of people that love him. Don't troll him. Um, he pretty much makes his own living. He's pretty much able to do what he's able to do. He pretty much can put a roof over his head and food on his table because of this, because of YouTube, because of machinima. If this bill comes into play, he's pretty much like he hasn't even been to college before. He's gonna pretty much lose everything that he owns, and that's a pretty big deal for him because he's gotten this far. He's actually gotten the accomplishment of being able to do all this stuff, and he's pretty much gonna lose all that. Another example, Woody's Gamertag. He quit his job just recently. Not quit, but he's taking a break off of it. So he can do more YouTube, so he can give better content, so he can do all that. If this goes down, well, I mean, what if his spot was already filled up in his job, so he can't go back? He's gonna have to find a totally different job, which for him, he has a college degree and all that, so it'll probably be easier for him to find a new job. But it's gonna be still difficult because he'd have to start over pretty much again. Those are just two examples of some major things that can affect just a couple of people, let alone an entire network. So, and like I said before, who do you think's gonna? I mean, the music industry, they don't care at all because they want people to stop posting up their content. I don't think that they realize how much views and all that, and how much publicity they're actually getting from people like us putting up their content, people actually having their content up, and stuff like that because that's actually getting people. Ooh, let me check them out. So let me see what it's like. Oh yeah, we really like them. Let's go buy their CD or something. I mean that's a sale right there, and that can all stop. So yeah, this is gonna be a couple of gameplays. The second one just finished. I'm probably gonna have to use like two more or one more, or I'm not even sure. But because I don't even have another gameplay in the timeline or whatever you want to call it right now. But pretty much so they don't care, and also the company that a gaming company that you guys can pretty much relate to, EA Sports, they're standing up for the bill. You know what they are? They're one of the biggest game makers or whatever you want to call them. I forgot exactly what the word is for them. Out there right now, biggest franchise, whatever. You know what they want to keep seeing? They want to keep seeing them. They want to see them, the competition that they're up against, get taken away. They want to see all that gone so that they pretty much have a clear road ahead of them. So that's why they're standing up for this, which is completely wrong because we could be, promoting their games, promoting their products, but if this passes because of their help, we're not going to be able to do that anymore, and they don't notice this either. But they're gonna lose a lot of sales. They're gonna be going down the drain pretty much. Um, Also, so back to the kind of the main subject about how this can affect YouTube and how this can affect other people. Let me just ask you this: who enjoys watching, game reviews? Our Road to Commanders. Who enjoys watching walkthroughs? Who enjoys watching Let's Plays? Who enjoys watching montages, edits, anything that includes that? you know, this passes, you can just forget about all of that. You can pretty much forget about your video watching life on YouTube or on anything on the internet because of this passes. That's all gonna be shut down, and this it's hard too because I was thinking about buying a capture an HD PVR. I'm not so sure anymore because if this passes and I buy one, I might go up to Congress and say you better refund me this because I just bought this so that I can post up videos on YouTube. And you know what? I'm probably not the only person who's gonna think like that. Other people, like say somebody, the next debate, just so you guys know, is on the 21st of this month, and everybody's been lying or not lying, but uneducated. Let's just say that to say the least. has been saying that it's gonna be, a later date, some other time, whatever. No, the 21st of this month. That's Tuesday, and I'm hopefully. I don't think this is Sunday that I'm recording this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it up because I still have to get some people to record some gameplay for me. And if Tuesday, that's really close. Say somebody buys the HTTP VR Tuesday, they just can't wait to hook it in. They hook it up, they do all that. They go onto YouTube and they see that there's no gaming videos for the day, or maybe the 22nd they actually start. There's no gaming videos for the day. They check, they kind of look into it. Why? They see that Sopa passed, and officially as of then, no other what's it called? No other videos could be posted up. But that probably won't happen because also don't forget the president. I'm in civics, so I kind of know a good background on this stuff. But I'm taking civics and economics as a course right now in my in eighth grade. But the president still has to pass it. But even if he vetoes it, if they bring it back to Congress and 2/3 of Congress approves it, that it's passed. I mean, it's still gonna go into the law, and that's a big deal because something else that could happen. Pretty much, the government could be stalking everything you do on the internet. Sites could get blocked, of course. YouTube, Facebook, those can all be shut down. Emails could get checked if you send a file. They could get the right to check your email and go through your email and make sure there isn't any copyrighted content. And if there is, they can censor it. And any links, you can't share any links on Facebook. They'll stalk that too. So those pretty much saying they're gonna be like stalkers or whatever you want to call them. They're gonna be pretty much following your every link post or anything you do to make sure that you're not posting up anything that is copyrighted. And if this also passes, this means that riots could break out because people, not necessarily riots, but there could be a massive outbreak somewhere because people can't do what they love doing. They can't watch what they love watching, which also is something that could go into the debate because SOPA will probably only censor parts of YouTube and parts of it that have copyrighted content. And that's still kind of a big deal on it because that still means that they can be blocked. And also think about this, not necessarily just YouTube, but what about the next YouTube? What about the next innovation that can? What about the next technological innovation on the internet that can't get started because of this? Because they can't get that boost. They can't get that because this bill comes into effect and they pretty much are shut down right away, or they can't even start up. And also back to the censor part, there's also the second piece of legislation I forgot to mention is PIPA. I forgot what that stands for, but it's pretty much censoring anything copyrighted that's been posted up anywhere, which isn't as massive, but it still has a great deal on what we love doing. Because that could still count Call of Duty. That could still count anything you want to say, music, gaming, anything you want. And so yeah, I mean that's kind of bad considering the fact that the next, I mean, eventually, everything. I don't think that there's been one thing that's lasted forever. YouTube will probably not necessarily anytime soon, but eventually it will probably be stopped or something. Just because it gets old after a while, I mean, it's been going on for a while. I'm not saying, I mean, it's pretty much at the top of its game right now. It's not slowing down anytime soon, but eventually it will. And when that time happens, the next YouTube, it can't get started because of this bill. It'll shut it down. And also for those of you who are watching this video that are not in the United States, thinking, oh yeah, I won't be affected by it, or maybe people in the United States, I'll move to a different country so I won't be affected. Oh, you'll still be affected, all right? Because most of the companies that have the copyrights are stationed or have their headquarters or whatever you want to call it in the United States. So you'll still be affected by it because technically, if since they're in the States, you won't be able to post up their content. So also take that into consideration. It doesn't matter where you go, as long as they're in the United States, you can't do it. Sorry. Try again later. But some stuff that and I've been taking up a lot of your time. And I'm kind of putting this into kind of parts that you guys can maybe understand a little bit better, because there's been some videos that I've been watching, not the like they're educated videos, but too educated to the point where some people like that aren't too educated on laws and legislation and all that might not be able to understand it. Hopefully I'm putting this into terms that you guys can more understand. If you guys want me to, I can talk about this more, or maybe if you want me to, I can put it into simpler and give some more examples in another video. You guys leave down something in the comments letting me know. But what is this? We are 20 minutes in, 20 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever you want to say. And so I kind of want to slow it up here and wrap some things up. So, like I said earlier, the debate starts again this Tuesday, December 21st, 2011. No, not next year, like everybody's been saying. No, not, in the next couple months. No, it's this week, okay? Or this next coming week. So, take that into consideration. Something you can do: contact your local congressman and tell them that you're standing up against the bill. Because even if you can't do that, just take if you. I mean, it's only like 5 minutes out of your day. But if you can't do that, I mean, sign a petition. There's plenty of them out there. Just Google them or something. I'm gonna attempt to put links in the description. I might not be at the right when this video gets posted up, but yeah, that might be taken into, hopefully if you guys do that, some lawmaker or not, some congressman might, they might try to do something about it. They might stand up for against it also. But pretty much let's wrap this thing up here with one thing. If this passes, you're destroying new media as we know it. You're pretty much saying that this is going to come to a halt on everything that we've been working on since the creation of the internet, since the creation of computers. You're pretty much saying that all that is going to be coming to a halt with as far as because well yeah, as far as that because everything's going to become copyrighted. Everything copyrighted cannot be used and therefore everything's going to stop. So take that also into consideration when you're thinking about what side to pick. Hopefully I educated you guys. If you guys want to hear more on the subject, leave a comment below and like the video. And I don't even care if you subscribe during this video, because you know what? All I want is for you to like, favorite, whatever you got to do to this video to get it out there. I want this video to be out there so that other people can hear about it and other people can become educated about it. If you want to subscribe, I normally post up gaming gameplay, but I had to talk about this today, even though there still is gameplay behind it. Hopefully, you guys got a little bit more educated. Please like the video, favorite it, and other than that, guys, if this is my last video, then hopefully this isn't the last goodbye that I'll be saying to you guys on my channel. But if this is, I'm sorry. We had a good time for those of you who have been subscribers for a while. But hopefully we can do something about this bill, and we can get it pretty much buried into the ground, and hopefully it can never come back out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you hopefully later. Hopefully in another video I will be able to post it up. Other than that, I'll see you later. Peace out.